What's up guys, Simply Coco here and welcome back to my channel and welcome to another speed build here in The Sims 4. So today, as you can probably tell from the title, we are building another home using the new Paranormal Stuff Pack. So I'm going to call this something like Eclectic New Orleans family home or something like that. Or Eclectic Victorian family home. I'm not sure. I really want to put the words New Orleans in there for this build just because I don't really know why, but I just do. Because this is actually a home that I found directly in New Orleans. Well, when I say that, I mean like I found it on Pinterest, but this home is actually in New Orleans somewhere. I'm not going to say I'm going to put the reference photo up because I will probably forget. But yeah, actually no, I can because I'm sitting here on the computer, so I can just pull up the reference photo to place it right now. But yeah, so I'll pop the reference photo up on the screen right here. Anyway, we're just doing the exterior right now. This home will eventually this home will have 3 bedrooms. Yeah, 3 bedrooms and like 3 bathrooms. It's a pretty big house. What I'm doing right now, I actually make it 1 tile wider because I was looking at different floor plans. Like, I wasn't looking at a floor plan specifically for this house. I was just looking at different floor plans for like actual Victorian style houses because I didn't really know what to do with the interior as far as floor plan goes. So looking at that floor plan, it needed to be a little bit wider, and it kind of needed to be wider anyway. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to fit really anything upstairs. So yeah, everything I'm doing right now ends up just 1 tile wider. I do it off camera so you don't have to worry about sitting through it. But yeah, okay, let me just say this really quickly. I've kind of started this new thing where whenever I go to start landscaping, I stop recording and then I pull out all of the like plants and stuff that I want to use, and then I hit record again and then I start placing those plants. Let me know if like you're okay with that. Or if like, not if you're okay with that, because I can do whatever I want. Sorry, I'm just saying, I'm not trying to like be ugly or rude or anything, but let me know if like you're okay with that method, or if you would just prefer me to pull everything out on camera, just with the understanding the video might be a little longer because of that, because it takes me quite a while to find landscaping. Even though I do the same thing every time, I look around the lot to see what plants are around the lot, and that's how I decide what I'm going to landscape with. But sometimes it takes a while to sort through the menu, especially since I have the Better Build and Buy mod installed. It adds a lot more plants and stuff, and I always like to use debug stuff because it's free, so I just have to, it takes a lot of searching. But now I'm just making this pathway from the front to the back door. Nothing crazy. Yeah, now we're moving on to the interior. This is another thing that I've started to do, is I choose the wallpapers and the floorings, and I do the floor plan off camera, and then I just come in and start furnishing. If you would prefer to see me do the floor plan and put down the flooring and the wallpaper, if you want to see all that, just let me know and I'll start doing that. Not in every single build, because some builds are going to be too long for that, but I'll try to start doing it. So I did something different with the kitchen. I tried to kind of make this curved like bar space kind of to act as like a separation between the kitchen and the living space. There's like at least a one tile wide entranceway to the kitchen, so hopefully your Sims can get in there. If you download this lot and you notice that your Sims are going into the dining room to get to the kitchen, then you know that that bar makes it to where they can't get into the kitchen, and you could try to like scoot it back some, um, and fix it because I really like how it looks aesthetically. But you saw that I got rid of the like darker maroon wallpaper just because I wanted this living room to be more bright, and everything else was bright already in the home except for that wallpaper, so it just didn't fit. So I went with the white version of the wallpaper, which is from the Paranormal pack. I end up really enjoying this living room. Excuse me. This is why I eventually called this, or not eventually, but this is why I called it an eclectic home, because the furniture in the Paranormal pack is that it's very eclectic, it's very bright, it's very boho, it's very art deco, it's very, New Orleans. And I feel like the New Orleans style of like interior design is very eclectic. Like there's not just one type of like decorating style in a New Orleans home, like in a traditional Victorian New Orleans home, at least from my experience. Um, Over here is just a little breakfast nook. I tried to like kind of scooch the actual table itself over some so that your Sims could still sit on that couch. That couch is from My First Pet Stuff, so I'm very sorry about that. But that round table and those chairs are from the new pack. So that table should be functional. They should be able to sit there. Obviously, your Sims can't sit on that couch and on that like bay window couch and use the table, but they can use the table with those chairs. This is just the entranceway. I don't know why why I didn't do it first, but here we are doing that. What else? So that kind of like hutch that I put next to the breakfast nook, I think it's from Cats and Dogs, and I don't know why it's in the hutch section, or maybe it's just in the surfaces section. But it has like it looks like it has like towels in it, and so that door that's right next to it actually leads to the laundry room. So that's why I put that there. And that laundry room is where the back door is, and you'll see when I furnish the laundry room that I put like newspapers down in the dog like mud footprints. So I do imagine this family having a dog. You don't see me put because I always forget to do this, putting a dog bowl down. I always forget, but if you download this lot off the gallery, I will make sure there's a dog bowl in it. Here's the dining room. So again, keeping with this eclectic kind of feel, because that table is from Parenthood, which kind of gives me very barn house or farmhouse vibes. Those chairs are, I think, from Get Famous or City Living, one of the two, and they're very mid-century modern vibes. And then that that rug is from Laundry Day, and that's very rustic vibes. So it's just a mix of everything, and that's what eclectic style is. It's just a mixture of a whole bunch of different styles. Sorry if it's being very jumpy. I sped up the interior a little bit more than I usually would have. I usually don't speed my interiors up past 650% unless it's like a crazy long build. And this one really wasn't that long. It only took me 2 hours, but for some reason I still sped the interior up to 700%. So sorry if it gets too jumpy like right now. But that was the downstairs bath. That was the bathroom that's right off of the front door. And here's me doing the laundry room. So there is functional laundry on this lot. I'm sorry about that. The reason why I say I'm sorry is because sometimes laundry can get out of hand, depending on how many Sims you have in the house. One time, well, for one of my Let's Plays, I was playing with 8 Sims and they had to do laundry, and it was hell. Now we're moving on upstairs. I'm gonna have to do this more often where I start to furnish the room first and then choose the wallpapers. It just makes for a more efficient way to choose a wallpaper, because then you're choosing a wallpaper based on the furniture and not the furniture based on the wallpaper, and that just makes it easier, in my opinion. But this is the master bedroom. They do have an ensuite attached to this bedroom. And yes, I am putting rugs on top of carpet. I wanted to make the bedrooms have wood flooring, but it just didn't look right with the wood flooring that came with the pack. Everywhere else in the house does have the wood flooring that came with the pack. But yeah. And then this dresser is the one from Realm of Magic, which I really like in this room. And I like how the handles of the dresser are kind of like they're silver, but that silver kind of matches the gray of the bed frame, so I like that a lot. And now I'm just cluttering it up. I don't know why I decided to clutter up this dresser so much, but I did. Like literally no one else's room did I clutter up this much, but I guess since they're the parents, they do whatever they want. I don't really have a storyline for the people living here. I know I usually do, but I didn't. Sometimes when I have a storyline for a build, I'm going into the build with that storyline. But whenever I started building this house, I was just like, okay, I just know I want to build a New Orleans style Victorian home, and so that's what I did. I wasn't really thinking about a storyline, but I do imagine it being for two parents and their son and their daughter. And the only reason I know it's a son and a daughter is because of the way I furnish their rooms. So the son's room, which we're getting to now, ends up having like an orange and blue color scheme. I've definitely used that color scheme before. But sorry, I don't know where that yawn came from. It literally came out of nowhere. I guess all yawns come out of nowhere, if you really think about it. But anyway, and then that's what I was gonna say. The son is actually a kid, and then the daughter is a teenager. So we'll get to her room in a second. I feel like I say this with every single teen room that I decorate, but I really, really like her room. I just really do. And I just wanted to say this. I know the floor plan is a little weird when it comes to the dining room and the master bedroom, where it kind of comes to that point, because if you like rewind, or if you remember from the reference photo, there was like that there was that part of the house on the side that kind of went out like that. But I can only see, like, from the reference photo, I could only see the front facade of the house, so I don't know what it looked like on the side. So I literally just directly copied the photo and just made it a point. Thinking back on it now, I probably could have like come out and then gone straight back, if you know what I mean. Like from the first wall of the house, hit that diagonal just to get that point, but then go straight back instead of making another diagonal. That probably doesn't make any sense, but I know what I'm talking about. Just so it wouldn't come to that one point. But anyway, here we are in the teens room. So I give her this wardrobe. I'm not sure where that wardrobe is from, but I kind of like how it's kind of a cream color. It matches the pillows and it has the flowers on it, makes it girly. And I use the mirror from Jungle Adventure just so that it could sit right in front of the wardrobe and not get in the way. And then I give her a knitting basket. So I assume this is literally the only storyline I have for the entire build, is the fact that the daughter likes to knit. And now I'm going into Nifty Knitting to put some knitted stuff in her room just to say that she knitted it. And I put the little knitting book under her end table here, and I just thought that was a neat little detail that I added. Here's the hallway. Used a lot of eco lifestyle stuff in the hallway just to kind of fill it up. Yeah, and then I'm gonna struggle here for a second to figure out where I want to put this plant, this lamp, and this seat, but I end up moving the seat over here, leaving the lamp there. Or no, I think, yeah, I put the lamp by the seat and put the plant there. But yeah, So you're not going to see me furnish any other bathrooms. The only bathroom you'll see me furnish is the one you saw me furnish already. Now I'm going through. Oh, okay. I did that off camera. The light that I just put in the hallway, I end up putting it in all the rooms except for downstairs. In the kitchen, I'm using this light from Dine Out. In the living room, I'm using the light that came with the pack. In the dining room, I'm using a chandelier. And then over the breakfast nook, I'm using that like ball looking light that came with cats and dogs. The reason why I had to say all of that is because I didn't record me doing that, because that's another thing that I have a lot of trouble choosing is lights. But yeah, as per usual, the very last thing I do before moving on to the exterior, like if I have to do a backyard or something, is the cluttering in the kitchen. For some reason, that's just become a thing I do. I clutter the kitchen very last before I go and do like any porches or backyard areas. But here's the front porch. The porch that's off of the parents' room, I put some planter boxes, 2 benches, and a yoga mat. I imagine the mom does yoga. And on the front porch, I put a plant, 2 chairs, and then some more planter boxes. I'm putting some seating here. I do put a grill. I do put an outside trash can. You just won't see it on camera. And now placing some lights around, and the screenshots should be rolling soon or in just a second. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will always respond to your comments. And please hit that notification bell. That way you know exactly when I post my next video, exactly when I post it, and I will see you all then. Bye, guys.